Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am KJ and this is a video where I rank or rate MCC minigames according to the tier list. And if you don't know what MCC is, it's Minecraft Championship where all the YouTubers play together, and yeah, it's quite interesting. So you should watch that next time if you don't really. Also, I'm going to be telling about what the minigame actually is so you get a better information. So without wasting any more time, let's just hop into it. Now, as always, we have a dispenser system to tell us what the first minigame is, and the first minigame is Build Mart. Now, its official name is Big Sales at Build Mart, and this game is all about copying the builds which are shown to us, and there is a lot of counters, I guess, where players can go and receive their materials. I mean, it's a game about time and how many builds you can finish as fast as you can. Yeah, and I think I really like watching this minigame, so I'll give it a C rating. It will be going in a C tier because C tier or B tier. I think B tier. Yep, because I really like watching it. The next minigame is Grid Runners. Now this minigame is all about teamwork, and you can't basically win it alone. It's a team like Ace Race and other games. It's not played individually. As you can see in this particular clip that I'm showing you, you have to go in that container together to open to the next door. So yeah, and there are 10 to 8 to 10 rooms that basically have different purposes, and you have to solve them together as a team. So teamwork matters here the most, and I really like this game also. Actually, I like all the games, but it's about my personal opinion, so I'll rank this A tier because I really like this. And the next mini game is Ace Race. Now in this game we have a map that we particularly have to lap around. There are 3 laps and there are jumpy things and whatever those are called. I don't know, you can use your elytra in some places, and I really love this game. So it's going to be in S tier because it's the best game. So our next game is To Get to the Other Side. Now in this particular game it's all about Minecraft movement, like how well can you god bridge, how well can you do parkour, and how well you can just run basically. And it's all about getting to the other side as fast as you can, and there are a bunch of random maps and some modified things like in this clip there is this knockback stick where you have to get to the other side using jumping and knockbacking yourself forward in the map. So basically this is all about to get to the other side, and the thing I like about this game is that there is total chaos, and yes, I like chaos if you don't know. And players can also punch the other players to make them fall in the void, which is absolutely hilarious, and I like about this game. So it's going in S tier. Of course it's going in an S tier because it's a really fun to watch game. Moving on to the next game, it is survival games. Now this game is not very complicated to explain. Like you as a team you just have to survive, and you get points for that, additional points for kills, and the team who survives the longest wins this particular game. And the thing about MCC, it's not about one game, it's many game tied all together. And yeah, although I like watching this game, it will have to go in C tier because it's a very common and PvP based game. Our next game is Parkour Tag. Now in this game the team divides into 1:3 ratio. One player becomes the hunter and basically hunts down the another 3 players of team, and similarly for the other team there is one hunter which hunts down our players of the team. The point is to survive and not get hit by the hunter, and yeah, it will go in B for me because it's a little bit interesting but not that much. Next game is Sky Battle. Now I actually love this game because it is Sky Wars but better. It's about how many kills you can get as a team, and that's additional points for surviving in the end. And I love this because there are a lot of custom things like creeper eggs and TNT, and of course I think TNT is there in Sky Wars, I don't know. And basically it's, yeah, you get points and coins by killing people, and yeah, there are 3 rounds of it, and map is usually the same. You have to go to the center as the border shrinks. Now it's going to be in A tier for me because I love it. Next game is Battle Box. Now in this game there's a 3x3 grid in the center which you have to cover it with your color of wool or kill every member of the opponent team. In present MCC, even if you kill all the players of the opponent team, you still have to cover the grid with your kind of wool, and there are 10 rounds of it. And I think it's a nice game, but I don't really like it, so I'll give it a B tier. Next up, we have Hole in the Wall. Now, many of you know this game. I don't really have to explain it, I think. But you basically there's a wall coming towards you, and you have to go through it. The last person surviving wins the game. There are 3 rounds in this as well, and last person surviving wins. And I think it's a good game. I am putting it at A tier, but I might change it later. Next up, we have Sands of Time. Now, in this game, the more sand you have, the more time you have to play in this game. Now, MCC players may like playing this game, but it's not very fun to watch game because it's kind of boring watching people gather sand and do parkour and yeah, all that kind of stuff. But in this game, you have to just collect as many coins as you can, open vaults, and basically collect sand and put it into the center so that you can get more and more time. There are spawners, there are quests, there are puzzles in this game. As you can see in this clip, the player is collecting sand for the center. Now basically there are 3 or 4 directions to go, and I don't really like watching this game, so it'll have to go in D tier. Next up, we have Dodgebolt. Now this is played as final game, and basically you have to shoot the other player and be the last person standing, last team standing, I should say. And there are the first team to reach 3 rounds or win 3 rounds wins the game. Now it's basically played as final, and I absolutely loved this game just because it gets so intense when you see it. And I'll put it in B tier, removing Parkour Tag, and I'll add Parkour Tag to C tier. Now we have Ace Race to get to the other side in S tiers, Grid Runner, Sky Battle, and Hole in the Wall in A tier. In B tier we have Battle Box. I think I should change Dodgeball to A tier because Hole in the Wall is slightly less better than Dodgebolt, so I'll put Dodgebolt in A tier and Hole in the Wall in B tier. Let's go through it again. We have in S tier Ace Race and to get to the other side. In A tier we have Grid Runner, Sky Battle, and Dodgebolt. In B tier we have Battle Box, Hole in the Wall, and Build Mart. In C tier we have Survival Games and Parkour Tag, and in D tier we have Sands of Time. So yeah, that was my opinion in the tier list of these games. You can have a different one as well, that's completely alright. And yeah, I have an announcement to make. Me and Y2A have changed skins, and these are going to be our permanent skins from now on. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I shall see you another time.